You're listening to a podcast from the BMA.
One of the key issues in the forthcoming Westminster general election will be the impact of the economic downturn. Tough questions are being asked about what the priorities should be for our public services, with the NHS continuing to be the subject of close scrutiny. There are a wide variety of views on what might be potential answers. The election offers an opportunity for thorough debate around what should be the best and most practical solutions. The BMA has produced a manifesto, standing up for doctors, standing up for health, and I'm now going to discuss it and how BMA members can get involved in the election with the head of the BMA's Parliamentary Relations Unit, Rob Okunu. Rob, can you tell us what the key themes are in this manifesto?
Well, the manifesto represents the views we have gathered from BMA members on how they feel we should approach the challenges facing the NHS. It argues that there is no doubt that continued investment in the NHS, even during a time of financial stringency, is absolutely vital. Doctors believe that now more than ever, there should be acknowledgement of the success of the NHS and recognition of the support it gives people when times are hard. It would be disastrous, for example, for politicians to resort to measures such as cutting clinical staff at a time when demand for healthcare is rising.
But how can BMA members actually get involved directly in influencing politicians at the election?
I would encourage BMA members to read the manifesto document itself, and if they want to take further action, we have designed an online toolkit that will help them lobby their local candidates. We felt that it was crucial to have this resource as doctors have an important position within the local community. There are 4 main benefits in contacting local candidates. Firstly, it helps establish a relationship with the candidate who is successful in becoming the MP. Secondly, it influences candidates' views on issues of local concern. Thirdly, it answers candidates' questions on health-related issues. And finally, it helps obtain commitments on health policy from candidates before the election. I think it's important that now more than ever doctors let politicians know about the real issues facing doctors, their patients and local health community. Questions need to be asked so that we can hear what solutions are being considered. For example, how will each party ensure local services are protected during the squeeze on funding? What will they do to make sure that clinicians are engaged in local plans and for patients to have a voice?
Well, I think that covers why members should look at getting involved. In a practical sense, what does the toolkit actually contain that will help them do that?
Well, the toolkit contains several things. There is a downloadable version of the BMA's manifesto. There are FAQs for members with practical advice on how to set up local meetings. There are further FAQs on the laws surrounding political neutrality and defamation at election time. In addition, there are template letters and emails for those members that want to make contact with their local candidates. And finally, there are details for signing up to the BMA's Manifesto Facebook group, as well as following the BMA generally on Twitter.
Well, thanks very much for that, Rob. If you're interested in getting more information about the BMA's manifesto and the online toolkit, then you can visit the BMA website, log on at bma.org.uk/general election 2010, or alternatively you can email the BMA at parliamentaryunit@bma.org.uk.